What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raise.
Can you believe we're waiting for Season 5 of Riverdale? It seems like only yesterday when Doily found Cheryl. Man, time flies fast. As the seasons rolled in and out, many characters came and went. Many storylines were changed and numerous dramas happened. But we don't like change. At least not all of it. That's why today we will be looking at Riverdale's 5 things that need to come back. Let's jump right in, shall we? Number 5. All of our favorite characters. Now, why did any of these people have to get cut off? There were many others that overstayed their welcome. We're looking at you, Principal Honey, Hermosa, and Penelope Blossom. The actors were great, but man, those characters they played got on our nerves. We wanted to divide the first part into 4 subsections, one for each character. So here are the people we were actually looking forward to seeing more of. Josie McCoy.
Not even a tall, cool drink of sweet water like you. It's gonna distract me from my music.
She was the only person that gave a warm throwback to the actual Archie Comics. Josie and the Pussycats was the only reference we had to the Archies, a band that only appeared in the comic books. We were kind of sad to find out that the directors didn't include them in Riverdale. But Josie, man, she was the one that brought them to life. She even dated Archie at one point, but then they broke up and Josie went on to pursue a solo career and join her father on a tour. Plus, the actress couldn't keep both of her jobs because she's starring in the Riverdale spinoff. Holly Cooper. She's been really quiet ever since she was taken by the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, the propaganda school that she barely escaped from. Many fans are saying that she has been sent to a mental institution after escaping from the ranks of the farm cult. But hey, maybe she will be able to recover from all the propaganda that's been plaguing her head, and we will finally be seeing more of her in Season 5. Moose Mason.
I came to tell you that I'm moving to Glendale, stay with my aunt.
When that dangerous information began spreading about Moose, we never saw him again. He must have fled like he did many times in the past. For example, the same thing happened when we found out he was gay and joined the PROTC cadets because of his dad. What did he do? He left and joined his aunt. And recently, he was enrolled in Stonewall Prep, where he became friends with Jughead once again. But that murky info was the death of him. We would have loved to see him appear in another episode. Polly Cooper.
I can't remember any of what they're saying. I was in the rec room, and the next thing I remember...
She is Betty's older sister, and she used to date Jason Blossom. Not to mention she gave birth to twins. But we haven't heard much about Polly ever since she was taken by the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, the propaganda school that even Cheryl couldn't escape from. Many fans are speculating that she had been sent to a mental institution or joined the ranks of the farm cult. But hey, maybe she will be able to recover from all the propaganda that's been plaguing her head, and we will finally be seeing more of her in Season 5. Fred Andrews.
Dad, stop! Guys, come on! Stop!
This is literally impossible to do. We all know of the actor's untimely passing that caused his character to be sent off with a proper goodbye. If they do decide to bring him back, they will have to turn him into a ghost that wisely advises Archie, and for that, they'll need to look for another actor to portray the role of Fred, just as good as Luke Perry. You will be missed, Luke. Let's all smash that like button in honor of Luke Perry, just to show him how much he will be missed. Number 4. Archie's music.
Are you listening? Or is everyone else too loud?
Ever since Archie told us that he was writing song lyrics, we thought that the Archies would come back at some point in this series, but we never got to see that happen in the 4 seasons that passed. Mainly, it was Josie and the Pussycats that took the role of the Archies from the comics, and they even played one of their hit songs, Sugar Sugar, on the show. But that's not what we thought. We thought that the show might continue their story, but no. Although we did get a little sneak peek of Archie's singing talents when he and Josie first kissed. He was playing the guitar and Josie began singing about her dreams of becoming a Broadway star. Archie joined in and the song was finished with a great big smooch that we knew was coming. Ever since then, we didn't get to see or hear much of Archie's vocal talent. Maybe that was because he was facing all sorts of problems. They were so good that they climbed on the roof of the diner to finish their song, while the audiences were holding their lighters up to simulate the starry sky. Maybe this is one of the signs that the directors have finally come to their senses and are going to include the Archies in the 5th season. They better. And you know what? In episode 17 of the 4th season, we finally got to see Jughead, Archie, Betty, and Veronica bring the Archies back to life. Pops was on fire and everyone sang along. Number 3. Southside Serpents. When Jughead gave Cheryl her very own custom-made South Serpent jacket, we thought that these guys are going to stick around for a very long time. But when Jughead kicked both Cheryl and Toni out of the gang, we know this meant trouble. In the 1st season, we got to hang out with this group of dangerous criminals for only a short while. They appeared in only 7 episodes. The next 2 seasons, we got to see a lot of the Southside Serpents. They appeared in almost every episode of seasons 2 and 3. Now, since Jughead and Toni are no longer affiliated with them, they didn't appear at all in the 4th season of Riverdale. Here's hoping that the directors will mention them in the upcoming season. Who knows? Maybe Jughead will become this gang's king. Once gained during the 5-year leap, that's supposed to happen in the following season. Speaking of which, number 2, the 5-year leap in season 5. Something clearly is going to bring all of our favorite characters back to town, and involved in some new thrilling adventure, I'm sure, said actress Mädchen Amick, who plays Betty's mom on Riverdale. She even said that the characters are surely going to be brought back together by some major event in the future, but neither she nor the writers know what the event is yet. And this rumor was confirmed by showrunner Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa, who said that they are planning on doing a time jump. This jump is going to exclude all of the years that Archie and the gang were separated during their college years, and we're going to see them only after they've received their majors. Therefore, this time jump is going to be about 5 years long, more or less. They wanted to jump to a time when the characters of the show are nearly the same age as the actors on set. We're going to see them joining the working class. They will probably have jobs and maybe even families. As we said earlier, maybe Jughead will rise to the position of King of the Southside Serpents once more. Since we don't know for sure, we're only left to speculate. But what we do know is season 5 will begin with the 3 episodes that should have aired in the previous season. We never got to see them because of the pandemic outbreak. So you better saddle in for a season 5 with 25 freaking episodes. How cool is that? Number 1. Bugheads Relationship. She came out as bi.
Go home. You were so excited, Jug. I didn't want to disappoint you. So instead you lied.
They were our favorite couple on set. We could never get enough of Jughead and Betty on screen, and as you probably know already, these guys are smooching even after the curtain closes. But due to the coronavirus pandemic, news broke out that our favorite young couple broke up. That's right, Lili Reinhart and Cole Sprouse are no longer together. All of those cute and cuddly messages they've been sharing on Twitter and Instagram are no longer true. Remember the time Lili and Cole went on a camping trip where they watched the lunar eclipse, and they were all alone? While there, Lili shared 4 to 5 stories with Cole, where she said that they talked about the things they loved about one another. Yeah, that's not obvious at all. Do you remember all the photo shoots these guys did together? There has to be like a dozen of them out there. Plus they appeared on the Met Gala together, and they were the talk of the town. Recently though, this couple made headlines when major outlets reported they've split up. We were afraid of this happening. Maybe now that they are no longer together, it will affect their chemistry on set. They're probably going to have to find some other way to keep Bughead together. We just can't lose them. In recent news, Lili Reinhart came out as bi on one of her Instagram stories saying, "Although I've never announced it publicly before, I am a proud bisexual woman, and I will be joining the protest today. Come join. This was the story she posted related to the LGBTQ community supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. All of this news has just surfaced online, and we're losing our mind. Is this why Cole and Lily's relationship ended? Or did they have some hidden misunderstandings that they just couldn't deal with? And on that note, we end this video. But hey, which of these 5 scenarios would you like to see play out in Season 5? You can tell us in the comments section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.